expect Tennessee to lose to Vandy, to Kentucky, and to have the stretches we did. But that's the way it was, and so now we work every day to change that, so we're not remembered as that class, to have that legacy, to hopefully set the foundation for the next start over run.
Daniel, can you just talk about you yourself? I know you were a little limited in the spring. How much, how good does it feel to be, kind of back out there?
It feels great. I feel just more confident with how we're doing everything because of all the off-season workouts that we had with Coach Lawson. The whole program was built around building confidence in people, and when we did the things we did, you can't come out not confident. When you make 52 110s, you sprint a mile in a total of 5 minutes. Things like that just make you feel confident, and being able to go out and perform is even better.
Talking to the offensive linemen yesterday, they said they could notice a big difference in their legs and fatigue from the spring. Is it the same way for you guys?
Yeah. And we squatted more this summer than I think we ever have since I've been here. And I think they put up a stat that we've increased, the whole team's increased their PR by over 5,000 pounds on the squat. And just things like that to speak volumes to what Coach Lawson's has done.
Daniel, is there a guy or two on defense you think, other than Sapp, obviously, that's on the verge of a breakout year?
I think the thing about this defense I've seen lately is everybody's been playing well together, and it's not just one person doing everything. I mean, Sapp's had a great spring and still playing great. But we got so many players now that are able to play more than one gap that it's making us look better. I mean, you got AJ out there, and then Kurt's starting to come back healthy. You got Big Dan who's actually in shape and running to the ball now. You got Jacques West who's played well, and he's starting to be more mentally locked into what he's doing. So the whole group's just coming together. And even the DBs, Randolph and B. Moore's been taking control, being able to help out when someone has to come outside.
What's the big difference in Sapp?
I think he's finally getting a shot, honestly. I feel last year he didn't really have the best shot at it, and then this year, senior year, and he knows the last go around, and you can tell every play he doesn't leave an ounce in it. And I think that's the biggest difference.
A lot of people obviously know that AJ gets so many of the tackles and everything, and people know him as kind of, I guess, the star of the defense. But with all the upperclassmen y'all have up front there on the line, you feel like you're almost kind of bell cows in a sense of, you just got so much experience there at tackle.
It does. We know that AJ couldn't get half of his tackles. We weren't getting double digits, so we're kind of all right with that.
Do you feel like y'all kind of try to set the tone? I know like the offensive line does that for the offense. Do y'all kind of be that
we have to be, because if they're able to run right through us, AJ can lead the nation at tackles at 5 yards, but that doesn't mean anything. It's can he lead the nation in tackles for losses and sacks and things like that. And for him to be able to do that, we have to get in, we have to penetrate them to make the first play.
Has that been the biggest emphasis for that group for y'all in front of the pass rush stuff? Has that been the kind
not
of
just pass rush, but
just run fits too, because you can't be soft when you got guys like Juwan and Zach and Tony on board coming at you. If you're soft, you're going to wind up be more slack.
Were y'all better at run fits last year than you were at the pass rushing stuff up front? Maybe a little bit. It seemed like it.
I think it's more scheme too, because the scheme that we were in last year didn't really put you in a great spot to pass rush. It freed up like your outside guy a lot. If you're an inside guy, you were getting doubled every time.
Daniel, how big of a priority, not just the pass rush, but just creating negative plays is it this spring? Because that seems to be something that kind of has been in the
it's like
heel.
Coach Chance has been saying, the whole emphasis this spring is, almost dumbing it down to nothing and just playing as fast as possible. And when you're able to play fast, you can get back there a lot faster. You know what you're doing. You can attack on what you see, and it's able to make more plays in the backfield.
And do you guys feel like you have something to prove after just the numbers? You look at the numbers from last year.
Oh yeah, we looked at some statistics. Like every defensive category, like 98, 130. There's probably 115 teams that we were 130.
And then at the kind of at the same time, do you feel like you have the horses up front to do something about it?
Yeah.
I mean, like we were talking about, you've got a lot of experience in that.
We do, and that's the great thing that we feel about our defense is it's not like we're coming in having to play 20 freshmen that haven't played a game. I mean, you got Jacques West who's got ton stars. You got Big Dan, Mo, himself. You got Marlon, Corey Miller, and then on the back end you got B. Moore, you got Randolph coming back. We're pretty confident in what we're doing.
And I know this probably isn't a yes/no answer, but do you feel like just just all the change from last year give people a false read of how good you guys could be? If you've been in the same system for 3 years with these same players, do you think this defense will be thought of differently?
I think it's been completely different because, I mean, with Wilcox, I think we finished that year 25th, 28th in the country in defense. And then now we're going back to something similar to that. And honestly, with the way they're coaching and the way they're teaching everything, I think it'd be a shame if we finished anywhere outside the top 20 in defense.
Daniel, Coach Jones said yesterday that intensity was down. What do you think it was like today?
Today it's picked up a notch. It's always nice when you got a cloudy day out there. But, you know, we had a meeting and, you know, this is all we got left. And so it's go or go home. And we don't want to go out like that.